And, oh, sorry, please, you have to queue up for me to take all your money as well. There we go, 49, bam. Now we have 2,400 gold. It's the last part of autumn, day 3 of autumn, and hopefully today we're going to be able to marry the woman of my dreams. The one that I keep forgetting her name of. Need. Oh, she has needs. Oh, there's a hint in the name. But anyway, Harold. Oh, you're not Harold. Harold, she's not for you, okay? She's not for you. But we already have our affection up to 95% with her. So basically, we're gonna kill 2 birds with 1 stone. We're going to hopefully marry Need. And that will free up some space so we can go and hire the other lady into Harold's house that is very good at crafting. So hopefully 2 birds, 1 stone, get it all done. That would be beautiful. So I want to tell you something. Now we have a 75% chance to marry her. Now let's see. What an amazing dress you have. It suits you very well. Where should we go have lunch by the river sometimes? Yes, please. There you go, plus 10. We now have 100% affection. Oh, I know just the spot. Really soothing just to sit down by the river and listening to the sounds of flowing water. Now, 100% chance. I don't want to waste any more time without you. Marry me. Yes, yes, I will marry you. You've made me the happiest man alive. Oh, yes. Here we go, baby. Heir. The heir ensures your dynasty survival. To have him, you must first find a wife and then talk to her that you're ready to have a child. 3 seasons later, the heir is born. He's looked after by his mother for the first 2 years, which means she cannot perform any other work. The heir can be controlled when he is younger. V button on the keyboard, okay. But he has limited activities. I really hope that my heir is not going to be a baby like that in the picture that is like just born and looks like a 40-year-old man. That seems to be quite the often case in all the villages. So, is she living with us now? Did she move into our house? Yes, she did. Nice. And now we have room in the simple house so we can go up to Borovo. Is it Borovo? Oh my god, I actually remembered the name. We go into Borovo, and that will hopefully allow us then to hire our craftsman artisan. So our wife is still working right now at the moment because she's not pregnant. So she's still being the hunter. So she won't be missed when she's looking after the child because I can hunt myself. That's fine. And we are making loads of food. This is amazing. I love it. And food, wood, also no problem. Oh, this is great. Okay, so where's she going? Go to work. Only because we got married, it doesn't mean... Okay, there's not going to be a wedding. It's... Okay. Well, she's a woman of her own mind. While we were walking across the Borovo, thank you very much for all the comments. The last episode hasn't posted yet, so any comments you left there with advice or explaining anything, like for example the housing situation, I'm sorry if I don't respond to that straight away because I haven't seen it yet. Which also brings me to the comments you guys left after I finished recording the last episode. So basically, you guys were saying that the housing situation, it will always be for 2 people. The double bed inside it was meant for children, so you're theoretically better off to put a man and a woman into the same house, period. So that way I think they have children. I don't know how it works if you have to instigate it somehow or trigger them getting married or whatever. But that means we could potentially breed our own workers, which would be very, very good. So what we're going to do is we're going to build an extra house as soon as we have 1,000 Dynasty rep, which is going to take a while because I did a quest, my local hunter quest. One of my lumberjacks wanted me to kill some animals and the overcrowding quest, and I did it, and I got 1 Dynasty reputation. That is insane. 1 Dynasty reputation. Is the game really expecting us to do like 200 quests? I don't think so. Anyway, we might not have to worry about that too much because as far as I know, after 5 years in the game, the storyline will continue here. And that should hopefully give us enough dynasty points to actually get to 1,000. In the meantime, yeah, we're gonna pick up quests every now and then when we come across somewhere, a village where there is a quest. We're just gonna do it. I mean, right now there seems to be no quests anywhere. We can see it here if we go to resources, farming, storages, crafting, houses, buildings, quests. Oh, there's a quest in Danica, so we probably could do that if we would want to. But anyway, we're here in Borovo now. Also, I bought, at the end of the last episode, I didn't show you guys, I actually bought a chick. I didn't buy a big chicken. I bought a little chick. And I wonder if it grows into a chicken. I don't know. So hen houses are still work in progress. So, but I kind of thought, you know, why not? Let's leave it there and see if it works. So Leonardo is not the one I wanted to talk about. Yeah, here we go. We wanted to talk to Herman Gilda. So I'm creating a new settlement. Yes, excellent. So she should have now moved in with Harold into the same house. Let me see. 2 people in here. Yes, Harold and him, yeah. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I should probably build another house, and I don't know if I can do this right now because we are getting very tight on space. If I build another house, I can move one of the males over into this house, and then we can theoretically still hire 2 more women, which means 1 house, 2 more people, and then these guys make children. I don't know. Maybe we just wait and see how this goes first. Now, what we want to use Hermine, what we want to use Herman for is, I really wish to give us an option to rename these, is to try her out in the sewing place. Actually, I want to try and see how farming works. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to take my wife and I'm going to put it into the barn. And I'm going to assign her, let me see, here we go, as a field worker. So the field worker, she should potentially go out now as a field worker and, you know, put seeds down wherever and manure and whatnot. I don't know exactly how this is going to work. So if she just does like free will, as in she decides what goes where. And yeah, we want her on this field. So this field we're going to destroy so that she will work on this field besides that barn. And yeah, we could just basically say, I don't know, put random things here. We'll have to watch it. We have to try it out. So I think it would be a good time to actually check that system out and see how it works, trial and error. Any information you guys have on this, of course, absolutely let me know in the comments below. But that also means we can move our innkeeper, which is currently cooking food. We have enough food and we can cook the rest manually, over to the hunter lodge because he has 5 hunting, so he will be much better at the hunting. So hunting lodge, there we go. Let's assign a worker and put him down as a hunter. So how much meat is he gonna get? 3 meat an hour. That is really, really good. All right, we're just gonna say hi to my wife. I also bought some more grain and manure. I don't think they need manure. This is what you guys were saying in the comments, that right now manure is like the tools. It doesn't really need it. But if we put grain in here, I think I have to tell it where I want the grain. So she won't do anything unless I mark the farmland to be used a certain way. So let's try and figure this out. So we go to field 2 and I have 20 more. So we're going to go wheat. We go here, wheat, 3, 5. And then that's 10. And that's 20. So if we're going to mark this, this should give her the indication that we want her to do that. Now, will she do it? Let's first of all talk to her and see if we can figure out that conversation piece. Sorry, let me save first. And let's see if we can figure out that conversation piece about having a child. So do you have can you help me with something, my love? I need to rethink. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow. Okay. I need to rethink my talents. This is awesome. We're going to have to check that out as well. Can you heal my wounds? Whoa. Okay, I think we're ready for a child? I feel so too. Oh! Okay. Can you help me with something? So, how does it work? I just said I'm ready for a child, and she says, me too, so she's having a child now? I actually have no idea. Okay. Okay, the option is gone, so I'm assuming she's gonna ready to have a child. So let's rethink my talents. Wow, this is amazing. So say we're going into extraction. Now all my points have been reset in extraction, I think. So if I go to extraction, we have 5 points. Because what I want to do is I want to put 3 points straight away into here. So this is tier 1, then tier 2, and then pack mule tier 4. Excellent. This is really, really sweet. So let's reset farming as well. 3 points into here. And I wouldn't do that from the beginning, though. I mean, somebody said, well, a few comments have said, oh, put 3 points in here first. I'm not sure about this because, for example, I want pack mule unlocked as quickly as possible. So if I would start again, I would probably put 1 point here, 1 point here, 1 point here, and then go back and start putting points into extraction of knowledge. So there's certain things you want in certain trees straight away. But right now, yeah, farming 3 points here, and then I suppose it doesn't really matter. Slower crop cultivation tools, durability loss. Yeah, sure, durability loss is always nice. It reduces the number of seeds needed to sow vegetables. In the moment, it's 1 seed anyway. So I don't even know if that does anything. We had it before, so we're going to take it again. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with all the other ones, so I'm not going to touch them. So she actually was working, and she was plowing this field, which I don't want her to. So this field we're going to get rid of. So let's take the hammer. There we go. And let's go into destructor mode and destroy the farm. There you go. I'm just building the sowing place, and look at this. Waldebed is sitting down and just chilling out in the tavern. I really like the fact that people actually use it. This is so awesome. I can't wait to build the big tavern, which is actually like the closed building. This is so nice. I'm absolutely loving the way this game works. I mean, I can't wait for them to actually finish the AI properly, and there's so much potential in this game. It's so unbelievable. All right, let's finish the wall. There we go, nice. And that is the sewing 2 place done. I just went for the sewing 2 place straight away, why not? So we have a spinning wheel, which you can use to turn flax into linen thread, which is amazing. So I wonder if we make bows, how much do they sell for? 100. And I'm assuming it's gonna take, yeah, 10 flax stock. Yeah, we're gonna have to see what the benefit is in like what the resources would sell for. And then we can see what this sells for. And then we have wool thread. Yeah, we don't have wool yet. And then we have a tailoring table. Nice. Okay, now we're talking. So, oh, tailoring. A simple bag. A big bag, which we haven't unlocked yet. And then a water skin. So this is where we make water skin. So you would have the sewing table probably made very early on. So collars and hoods. Wool fabric, wool, wool, wool. That's all wool. Okay. Oh, hats. There we go. Wool, straw. So again, straw we can collect manually, which is very, very cheap. So I wonder how much a straw hat would sell for. Okay, we're gonna have to experiment a little bit. And then what is the wooden, what is this? This is a loom. Okay, here we make linen thread. Okay, linen thread was very expensive. Or linen fabric. Sorry, out of linen thread we make linen fabric. Oh, so some of these actually require linen fabric then. Yeah. Wow, look at this. They're expensive. I wonder how much they sell for. I wonder if anything we make can actually be sold like for like 900 or something. That would be so awesome. Okay, I think we're gonna go cheap. First, we're gonna go with the hats. Let's see if there's anything we can unlock right now on the hat side. Let's go to the sewing table. First of all, linen thread. Yes, unlock that, please. And then let's go for something like a straw hat first. Straw hat. And if we have the money, a basic calf. Okay. Yeah, we had the money. So now we have unlocked a basic calf, which is linen fabric. 16 linen fabrics. Holy balls on a cracker. 16 linen fabrics. Oh, fabrics. There's not even linen threads. Wow, so we have to do 16 linen thread. And then 16 of those. So let's see, if we make 16 of those, there would be 160 flax stock. I don't even think we have that much. We have to check that out. But the least we can try out and do is the straw hat, which is only 16... Actually, if the flat straw hat, let's see if we get more money for that. We're gonna have to buy all the technologies, you know that. That's literally what we're gonna have to do to figure it all out. Flat straw hat, there we go. Yeah, okay, let's go and get some straw. Okay, so straw most likely will sell for 1 each. I don't think it's gonna change much in price. So let's say 1 each, even if it goes for 50 cents or whatever, pence. Let's assume we have 16 gold, okay? So 16 will be 16 gold. Let's craft a single straw hat worth 16 gold in resources. Okay. Let's craft a flat straw hut, which is 20 gold worth in resources. So it takes a bit longer to craft. Okay. Now, how much are they worth? A straw hut is 25. We're not going to get 25, but a flat straw hut is double. But we only have 4 extra. Okay, so we potentially could make some money with the flat straw huts. Okay. Because at 50, it means seeing that pottage is 40 and sells for 14. Oh, we're still not making a profit because this is going to be 20 gold and this is not going to sell for 20 gold. It's not. It's going to sell for like 16 or something. And that's it. So we can potentially wear it for ourselves. It gives us heat protection. And yeah, heat protection, we don't really need that. It's not summer. So yeah, we can sell it. So let's head over to the village and see what it actually sells for. So Sobemir is usually the guy we talk to. He's all refreshed. Very good. He's restocked. So he will give us 18 for the flat straw hut. So it's actually... Yeah, this is a complete loss. This would have been the closest. Okay, so tailoring for profit right now is not a thing at this stage. Not a thing. Let's sell that. And let's sell the hat. Can I help you with something? Hey, young man, I need your help. I'm an elderly person and I'm unable to craft tools. Could you please bring me an axe? I won't forget your reward for that. Oh, sure, I can do that. Okay, what type of axe do you want? New axe. Okay, we get 2 dynasty reputations and we get plus 215 crafting. That is amazing. 3 stone axes. Okay, yeah, that's pretty straightforward. We can just craft them right here. I mean, stone axes are what? 30 sticks and 6 rocks. Yeah, no problem. I'm back in a second. Okay, I have your 3 stone axes. Here are the axes you wanted. Thank you so much. So now we got 215 crafting, which is actually really, really good. So the bonuses are not all too shabby. Possibly. Okay, we have another quest here, which... Oh, I thought there was another quest. Oh, it's under the banner. So we have probably... Yeah, there we go. There's a quest in here. Let's see what we have to do for this guy. Hey, Theo. Can I help you with something? Can you help me solve a problem? Oh, please don't... he looks like he's gonna ask me to hunt, like, things for 1 dynasty point, which is gonna take me forever to hunt, but we get meat, so it's actually not too bad. Recently those animals started... Sorry, I don't have time for this. No, I'm not gonna do this. Because it literally is kill 8 deers and 8 rabbits. And sure, you get hunting reputation or hunting experience, which is very good. But there's nothing really here in the hunter tree. Well, the fishing hut, I suppose. But that's survival, so we're doing fine with that anyway. Kill, trapping, fishing. Okay, fine. Let's do it. But only because I need the experience. Where's Theo? And we have to get it all done today. Not only get it done today, but get back to him and hand it in. Otherwise, it will not count. Alright, let's do it. Oh, it's actually 9 rabbits and deers. Okay, I thought it was 8. Alright. Alright, let's hand the quest in for the 1 extra dynasty point. It's gonna make all the difference. Alright, here we go, Theo. I'm done. Beautiful. Have a very good day. Thank you. 1 dynasty point. Animal overcrowding done. The good thing is, because we went hunting, we actually ended up with 500 points in survival. Which means we can unlock the longbow now, and the stone campfire, and the rat trap. A rat trap provides a small amount of meat, can be used up to 3 times. So we have 3 different types of traps for meat, which is actually really good. And a small fishing net. So the fishing lodge, a worker building for fishing. It also has a workstation for crafting fish tools. It can be placed only on the shores of a large river. So I think we definitely should try that out, but not today. However, I just went past my storage and I found that we have 9 hammers. Now this one is nearly destroyed, so we're only gonna sell 8. There we go. And we have 765. There we go. Look at all that gold. That is actually pretty sweet. Okay, so I bought a couple of more recipes on the leather front. The cheapest one I could find was the leather shoe and the simple leather shoe. Well, it's a shoe and a simple shoe. So If we go into shoes, we have the shoe now, which costs 20 leather, and the simple shoe, which costs 16 leather. Now, leather sells for 2 gold each at the trader or merchant. So if we're looking at that, that's 2 gold. So 16 would be 32 gold. Okay, let's do that. So we would get 32 gold by selling the leather directly to the merchant. Here we would get 40 gold directly at the merchant. So right now I don't see sewing very much as anything that is of any interest to do. It doesn't get cold enough for you to wear clothes more than the ones you get as a quest reward already. They don't lose durability ever, so they're always fine. And I don't need any clothes in the summer to cool me down. Now, having said that, I really, really hope that they will add the ability to dress up your workers. So the people who live in your village that work for you, but not only that, but maybe people want to live in your village. I believe if you have a certain size village, people have come to visit your village. I don't know how true that is. It's just something I read in the forums, because that would be amazing to have your village grow kind of by itself nearly. So people would start building their own houses that you can't access, that kind of would be near your, where you could designate an area where you could say, yeah, this is where people can build their houses and live. That would be really awesome, yeah? So anyway, I'm jumping the gun. So basically, I think it would be really nice to have like a menu screen here when you click onto details, where you could see the guy and or the girl, and you could put some clothes on them and say like, oh, it's winter time. Yeah, here you go. Here's some extra protection for you. Now, I don't know if this is going to be a thing, but back to the matter at hand. The shoes I crafted sell for 100. So, oh, that's interesting. So at 50, we're talking 18 gold. So we're talking 36 gold. That is nearly worth making it for profit. That is so close. Because that cost 40 gold to make, but it will sell for about 38 gold. That is so close to being profitable. So it makes me think, is there any other shoe? This costs 36 leather and this is 36 leather. So noble boots. Maybe that would be worth it. Noble shoes or boots. So we have the first shoes. Okay, they must be over here. Sewing 3. Oh, the noble shoes are there. Okay, fancy shoes, noble boots, noble shoes. But we still have the boots that we potentially have here. Boots, 500. Okay, I really want to try that because I have a feeling that that might then become worth it because... maybe not. I don't know. Because what is it again we need to spend on them? For boots, it's 30. So that's 60 gold. So you're talking potentially 250 gold worth. An item that's 250 gold worth, potentially, to break even? I mean, at some point it has to become worth it. Because seeing that you can't do anything with the clothes right now, there has to be a way of making profit with this. There's one more thing I want to try out, and that is Stone Tools Throwing Rock. So somebody said a rock sells for 1 gold. But when you craft a throwing rock, let's see what happens. We get 5 throwing rocks. 5 throwing rocks. Where are they? There, throwing rocks. And they sell for 5 gold each. So potentially they sell for 2 gold each, which means you double them, but you're turning 1 gold into 10 gold. And the weight is the same for... Okay, let's see what happens. So I had 30... How many stones did I have? Sorry. 30 rocks would have sold for 30 gold. But if I'm going to use the throwing rocks, let's make 29. So that's basically like the firewood, yeah? You're changing a rock into 5, but at the same weight. So the weight doesn't increase, which is actually pretty awesome. So we're just a couple of grams overweight, which is fine. So let's let that finish. In 30, there would be 150 rocks. There would be 300 gold. So if I put one of the lumberjacks back in the mine to get stone, I could actually get throwing rocks done much quicker than the hammers, and I could actually craft the hammers with the iron myself, and in the meantime just have the girl that's working here in the smithy do throwing rocks all day long. Now there seems to be something we can do with leather at a bigger profit. So leather sells for 2 gold each. 2 leather is 4 gold. For 2 leather and 2 sticks, 2 sticks is 2 gold, 1 gold each, so that's 2 leather, 2 sticks, that's in total 6 gold. A torch sells for 50, which is, what is that, about 18 gold. So that is 12 golds profit, pure profit. So we could theoretically use this. There you go, 2 sticks and 2 leather. So torches seems to be something that we can craft out of, we can manually craft from all the leather we're gonna get. Because sticks we're gonna get for free, pretty much like from the lumberjack, like non-stop. So we're not really too worried about it. So far, leather, the biggest profit I can see is this, because that is 12 gold per craft. I also have our smithy now queued up to make hunting knives because, well, it seems that a good profit is hunting knives. Right now, the reason I don't want to focus on hammers as much is because we have to get the iron ourselves. And once we unlock the mine, which is actually not that far away, we make a lot of headway here. We will be able to get iron automatically. Then we're going to assign all our guys to iron and we're going to hire more guys. So I think literally everything can be done manually with you comfortably. No problem at all whatsoever. The things that you want to have people for, unless I'm mistaken, is purely just lumberjacks and miners. That's the only thing I can think of that you right now need in this game that to alleviate a big pain in the ass on grinding. Otherwise, everything else can be done manually. I mean, the crafting, sure. Crafting a hammer takes a long time. It takes 12 seconds, but you can AFK craft. You just kick it off and then you know, watch some Netflix, you know, while you craft like 50 of them or something. So, but anyway, we're going to put these guys in here and now we're going to head over to the village and sell all the things, all the different things that were crafted. All right, let's sell the throwing rocks and see how much we're going to get. So throwing rocks, they sell for 2 each. So that is, we get 5 throwing rocks for 1 rock. 1 rock sells for 1 gold. 5 sell for 10. So there you go. That's 10 gold we just got. So that's a profit of a rock. The margin of profit for rocks and the time it takes to craft them, which is extremely quick. Once you need a smithy though, I think, well, you need a workbench. I think you can make the throwing rocks as soon as you have a workstation, which is the first thing you can actually craft. So you can already start making a lot of money just picking up all the rocks by the sea and then just selling them as throwing rocks. And as we can see here, the shoes are 35, so that was not very, very profitable. And simple shoes are 18. So the shoes were like, I think, very close. So the noble shoes might actually be then where we start seeing profit. But I think right now, throwing rocks is just like, wow, I did not think that. That is amazing. So we literally we can pick up in the winter time specifically where there's very little to do, pick up rocks on the shores, up and down, up and down, up and down, just put it into your storage and then off you go. And that's it. So now we're going to go to the storage we have near here. We're going to get our food. We're going to sell the porridge. So for leather, the best thing we found so far, torches. For rocks, throwing rocks. For meat and cabbage, pottage, which sells at 14 each. And I have about 60 in my shed, so we can sell all of them. For hammers, the iron sells for about 2-3 each. And once you can automate that, that's a huge profit. They're probably going to nerf a lot of that stuff. So we probably should sell as much as we can before they nerf it. There we go, 1 knife, we can sell that. And then where's our food? Porridge. Okay, that's a lot heavier than I thought, but you know what? Let's put all the other things we don't need right now away and then just slowly walk over and sell it. It doesn't really matter. We have all the time in the world. And the stone knives, I think they sell for 11 gold. So that means you have 2 rocks, 2 sticks. That's 4 gold, or actually, it's not. The stone knives might not actually be as profitable if you think about it, because they're only profitable until you have your workbench, because once you can turn rocks into throwing rocks, you're talking 2 rocks worth 20 gold. So the stone knife immediately becomes redundant. So we actually should stop crafting stone knives now because we can make throwing rocks. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. There we go. We're going to take all your money now, Unighost. I'm going to sell you all my hammers. It's already making you nearly broke. We're going to sell you my knife and then as much porridge as we can. So that's all your money gone. And, oh, sorry, please, you have to queue up for me to take all your money as well. There we go, 49, bam. Now we have 2,400 gold. All right, we can hear our blacksmith. So we're back in our village, and I don't think there's much more I want to do today. So, yeah, this episode might be a little bit shorter, but we're going to leave this here because I wanted to really just focus today on the sewing building and leather, and so far, I don't see much point of the sewing building. However, linen and flax, this is where we have to do one more test because we need 10 flax to linen. So we're going to do that before we finish this episode. Actually, we're going to test that because we have enough flax to test this. So let's take some of the flax. Okay, you're just standing here and waiting for things to happen. That's not very good. You know what? I'm going to put some manure in here. I'm going to put some carrot seeds in here, and maybe if I tell you to put some carrots on the field, will you do that? Is that something you will do? Where's the carrots? Let me see if you will do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And that's how many seeds we have. So let's see if you're going to get cracking and do that field. Okay, beautiful. Except, now, are you going to start moving? You don't care? There's work to be done. Hello. All right, whatever. Let's take the flax. There we go. And we actually have 40, so we could potentially make 4 linen. Now, selling flax is worth 5. So just like anything else, it's worth 5. Like the throwing rocks, it's gonna sell for 2 gold. So right now, 10 flax will sell for 20 gold. So if we now take that flax and turn it into linen, so there we go. We're going to turn 10, which is 20 gold, into linen, and that's a fast craft. Oh, I love the animations. It's really, really awesome. So now we have linen. Linen sells for 50, which means it will sell for 18 gold. That's a loss of 2 gold. However, that 1 linen can be turned into linen fabric, which is a technology we have to unlock. I think we can unlock it. Let me just double check really quickly. Linen fabric, there we go. It's only 50 to unlock. So let's see, linen fabric. So far we have a loss of 2 gold. Okay, I love the animation, absolutely beautiful. Come on. And linen fabric is 80, so that means the difference is 30, which is potentially 11 gold plus 18, 29. So potentially 29 gold. Oh no, hang on a second. Yeah, 29 gold approximately, yeah? Which is only 9 gold more. That's less than 50% profit. Meanwhile, the throwing rocks are literally, what, 100% profit. So this is interesting. Now, can we do something with 1 linen cloth? Is there anything we can craft that requires only 1 linen fabric? So the lowest I could find is the simple linen shirt, which is 8 linen fabric. So 8 linen fabric, you're talking, it has to sell like for nearly 300 gold or some ridiculous price for you to actually make a profit of this. So again, I don't think sewing is made for profit. I don't think so. I do think, of course, that flax stock, because it's all you have, should be turned into linen fabric, and that's the biggest profit you can make from linen, I think, or from flax, unless flax is also can be used for something else that we can turn into profit. So right now, flax, I think the best thing to do is indeed, how do we get up? Why is he not, hang on. X, okay, is linen fabric is the best thing to craft for it, okay, and we are absolutely stuck. Don't make me go unstuck. There we go. And linen fabric, there we go, and that will be the biggest profit for flax, and it's very easily crafted. It doesn't take too long. We could even automate that, I think, by having actually somebody here doing this. I would have to check that out, but overall I don't think sewing is something that I would focus on too much at the moment. So I don't think the sewing building is something we're going to keep. Wool, of course, is something I haven't tried yet, and we can rebuild this sewing place once we have the next level unlocked, where we can build 20 buildings. But right now, let me know in the comments. You know, what do you think? Is sewing for you in any way, shape, or form useful? Especially seeing that the bags you can craft, you can actually just sell. You know, sorry, steal in the village at night. So we don't even need to craft them either. So like the bigger bags, the gray bags. So anyway, throwing rocks it is for me for this episode, as well as the torches. So, but otherwise, yeah, let me know in the comments what is the most profitable for you and what you find the easiest in the beginning game, early game, the quickest way of making money, early game, mid game, late game. And I'm looking forward to reading your comments. Anyway, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the balls. And I hope I see you guys in the next video. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you see, hit that subscribe button. And I'll see you guys next time. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.